Without going far from campus, you can experience a lot of different typologies of architecture. I think that's really beneficial. Architectural education is actually really different from architecture in practice. And in school, it's a lot more design focused and theory focused so that you can learn to be that critical thinker. Whereas in an actual office, you do a lot more of the execution and a bit more of the behind the scenes, like gritty work. And so when you go on co-op, you're introduced to these new things, but then they start to weave together a bit more and you can bring that back into the classroom. My main project is 2 buildings within a 4-building complex. When completed, it'll be lab and office space. My part on that project is working on just specific drawings. So I worked on elevations of the buildings and marking them up and annotating them, and even more specific, just the curtain walls themselves on the elevations of the buildings. A lot of my professors at Northeastern have been working architects, and I find that extremely helpful in a studio setting, because while architectural education is very design and theory based, it allows you to not get too far from the real world because they're there half their time also.
HubSpot is a B2B marketing tech company, and I am on the social media team. Mostly my job is content ideation and analytics. What I love about journalism is that you can take that aspect of storytelling and apply it to a lot of different mediums. I was really not expecting for the amount of flexibility that I have day to day, and the amount of independence that I have is really great. Coming in, I have a lot of social experience in my co-op history, but I knew that I wanted to expand my horizons a little bit in the marketing world. Getting information really quickly and being able to communicate it effectively are 2 things in social that you need to have, because the social media world is moving at a constant pace and adapting and changing all the time. HubSpot really wants you to get as much as you can out of the co-op.
I am currently the special events assistant at the Boston Symphony Orchestra. I'm not really focused on the concert side of things, I'm focused on the donor side of things. So whenever we have an event for donors or for patrons that's sort of in recognition of their giving, I check to make sure that they're coming or they're not coming. If you're looking to get ahead in the working field, this is great. I don't know any other college really that gives you a year's worth of work experience before they throw you out into the real world, kind of. So I appreciate that a lot about Northeastern.
I work at America's Test Kitchen as the Digital Marketing Design Co-op. I think my co-op has helped me grow in so many ways, most importantly, having confidence in myself and my design abilities. It's one thing to learn technical skills in class, but it's a totally different ballgame when you're working in the real world and when you have deadlines that are really important to not only you and to the client, but to the general public if things are expected to go out on a certain date. I knew going into it I'd be doing a lot with social media, which I was really excited about because I love getting to work on social posts and doing static and animated and all the various social things. When I came to Northeastern, I obviously knew about the co-op experience, but I didn't know how instrumental it would be to me as a designer.